Afro-Cummy's out here on his grind. Neighborhood scumbag, but he's one of a kind. So casual conversation takes the day. With Zelmae, Afro-Cummy, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Zelmae shrugs, he's got no side, just watching waves like a lazy tide. Afro-Cummy seems a low-key wild, but he's got charm, it's his freestyle. So casual conversation takes the day. With Zelmae, Afro-Cummy, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony Moonbeam with a wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelmae just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro-Cummy laughs, he's got that allure. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With Zelmae, Afro-Cummy, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony Moonbeam with her wig so bright. Ebony Moonbeam with her wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelmae just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro-Cummy laughs, he's got that allure. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With Zelmae, Afro-Cummy, we laugh and play. As Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cause the queen, she's ruling the scene. Conversation takes the day. With Zelmae, Afro-Cummy, we laugh and play. As Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cause the queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony Moonbeam with her wig so bright. With her wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelmae just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro-Cummy laughs, he's got that allure.
What's up, Alpha? It's your boy Alpha Zelmae, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And of course, I don't have a beautiful lady beside me, but I do have a legend. The man himself, the Mr. Casual Conversation. It is the Afro-Cummy 765. You know, name to it.
Yes, I am your local neighborhood scumbag, here to get folks a daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day, all gas, no breaks, cold hard hot takes, and everything that comes with it. If you don't know the spiel, now you know.
We got by the way, we got a crazy show. We got One Piece Gen Zers taking over. We have Jimmy Kimmel canceled from Sinclair whatever ABC, the Google.
Yeah, one of the ABC affiliates.
Yeah, and I'm telling you the truth, it's all because they want a deal from Trump because they want to take over the corporate. This Disney wants to take over all network TV almost because it's dying anyway, but still it's weird. But we also got David, the stringer David, who I never heard of in my life. It's apparently had the strangest case one of the strangest cases we ever seen, and it goes like deep to the point it's got bodyguards, Discord messages. We ain't gonna show you all of it because I can't find all of it, but I've been watching YouTube videos and trying to find as much as I can. But it's insane. They finally went to his house. We have Cardi B has another child. I know it's just a lot. But before we do that, we must know.
Who's the nigga she's having? It's something Diggs, right?
Stephon Diggs.
Yes.
So yeah. So we have that. Don't forget to buy the merch. If you enjoy the channel, like and subscribe, all that stuff, notification bell, all that.
All that jazz.
Yeah. So Africa, before we get into all that news, because we're gonna try to get into it quickly. How were you this week? Anything understand?
I ain't been too bad. I've been playing Expedition 33 in the zone.
I'm gonna stream. I'm coming back.
Yeah, hey, it's a good fucking game, yo. It really is. It's been a regular ass week outside of freaking. Okay, get the little controversial part of my mind that's been running around. Okay, hear me out. What if Israel had something to do with the death of Charlie Kirk?
That is the rumor going around.
Because there's a lot of people now saying that fucking Charlie Kirk may or may not have had a meeting with Bibi Netanyahu. For those of you who don't know, Bibi Netanyahu is Benjamin Netanyahu, the president of Israel, in which he offered to donate $150 million to Turning Point, which Charlie Kirk allegedly turned down. And then, of course, he offered for him to come to Jerusalem and see the Holocaust Museum, which we've heard that many senators and other high-ranking American officials have done this. Marco Rubio, one of the most famous ones. But Charlie Kirk
There's a law
turned
going
that.
around that said if you this Israel, he can take away your visas and passports.
Which is gnarly.
By the way, that law, that's not a rumor. It's literally passed in, I doubt it passed the Senate, but it did pass in the House, which I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's not gonna make it all the way up though.
But I'm like, it's interesting timing that y'all went through.
I mean, look, if you folks, you can go back and look.
You can boycott America, but you can't boycott.
I've been talking about fucking good old BB since fucking Donald Trump brought him before the election to fucking shake the hands of everyone in Senate. Kamala did it too. Why are we so chummy with war criminals, yo?
Don't ask me, baby. I'm telling you, old people believe in certain. I don't know, but we'll get into that.
Sorry, I just had to get that. That's all the Charlie Kirk talk I got. I just been thinking about that mad hard since all the. Because, like, if it's true, like, if he was being blackmailed by Israel to say nice things about Israel, and then he just happened to die a week after he turned down $150 million from goddamn BB himself.
But maybe by the way, that rumor is stated by Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens,
and fucking Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, so
basically all of your favorite right-wing pundits.
Well, extreme right wing, not just basically.
Yeah, but the right wing. Look, if they're going to characterize the whole left as the extreme left, then fucking the whole right is the extreme right.
It gets weird, but okay. But this is one Afro is gonna love. Indonesia, Nepal, France, and now Peru. One Piece is no longer breaking the internet. It breaks the world, the fourth wall. Everything that crosses the line. Gen Z is taking their flags. They're sharing their flags all the way from, like I said, from Indonesia. The anime pirate flags. You see the young people here. Singapore. When the pirate flag was unfurled by protests in Jakarta in July, most of the Indonesian authorities did not know what to make of it. But many young people there instantly recognized what the toothy skull wearing straw hat stands for: defiance and freedom. The cartoonish skull on a black banner, once confined to Japanese anime fandom, has increasingly become a protest icon in parts of Asia. First used in Indonesia.
You know, One Piece is on track to outsell Harry Potter as the best-selling book of all time. This is the best-selling fictional book of all time.
You got enough chapters.
That's a fact, yo.
You got enough chapters.
100 volumes will do it, yo. What? Harry Potter has 7 books, nigga. We got fucking 500 plus volumes of One Piece. Quit playing.
Yeah. But as I can see,
it's gnarly, yo. But the fact that it took Gen Z 15 days to overthrow the Nepalese government. 2 weeks. And allegedly, I don't know how true these numbers are, only 50 people died. Now, if you think about that, a revolution in a country and less than fucking 100 people died, that's a dub, low key. Because when you think of revolutions, you think mass casualties, I feel like.
Yo,
and I mean, no, any life loss is sad, but fucking 50 in a revolution, and they've put a new. Apparently, the former finance minister is now the sitting prime minister, and fucking. So they didn't, but they held the election over Discord, which is crazy to think about. Fucking.
That old people had no chance.
Yeah, I was gonna say they didn't have no. But the lady that they put in office, also Nepal has its first ever female prime minister. But she's an older lady. She's not like some young millennial or Gen Z. Like she's in her 50s, I feel like. Maybe a little older. But yo, when the 1%, when the 99% decide to fight back against the 1%, fucking revolution is inevitable.
But shout out to them, Gen
Z. You love to see it, yo.
They say they getting shit done.
That's what happens when folks work together.
They had the power of the internet.
Now you see what happens when you're not worried about who's on the right and who's on the left. You're just worried about people. Actual change comes about, folks. Would you look at that?
Let's be honest. In America, we too spoiled.
Yeah, there's too many guns here. Like, look, nigga, a revolution happens here, way more than 50 people are dying.
Everybody in America is spoiled. I'm gonna say it on my other show too. By the way, new show, Delusional, coming soon. I'll be making an announcement soon. So follow me on my social medias and link in description, as well as Afro Coming, Ebony Moon, being Unico, and Monterey. All the overall 99 people are in the link tree below. Rennie Lewis, shout out to Rennie. How you doing? What's up? But yeah, let's be real. In America, we too spoiled. Why do I say that? Because everybody. It's the same reason you go to church and we go to politics for. You just want to feel good. It's somebody else's fault. It's an easy thing to do.
Yep. You just need somebody to blame.
Yeah, it's somebody else's fault. It might make me feel better.
Anything to avoid holding ourselves accountable, yo, is the American way, unfortunately.
Instead of being like, yo, we let these rich people play us. Be like, yo.
No, they really care, man. We should give them some tax breaks, and I'm sure they'll pay it forward. Shut the fuck up. Let's burn this motherfucker down, Pookie. Allegedly.
And then, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, and then each person got their own group. And then like, oh, the other group is why you fell in.
Do you know when the real change started to happen in Nepal? When they went around to the different lawmakers' houses and started burning them shits down.
Yeah, they ain't gonna. Listen, they got the police and they like to shoot here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that ain't going. Listen, folks. As much as I love what's happening in Nepal and France and all these other places, it just don't work like that here. Yes, we got guns, but they got more guns. And here's the thing, fucking like, way more than 50 people will die if there was ever an American revolution in the modern day.
And the system set up against us anyway. They gave us credit to screw us over. Listen, credit was made in 1989, and it was basically made so rich people corporatism can go bankrupt. And then once they go bankrupt, they don't have to really use it, but they can put you in debt for the rest of your life, so you have a less chance, because most small businesses will use credit. And they don't have the access to do.
They don't have that kind of. They don't have the kind of liquid cash on hand that a giant fucking corporation has.
Yeah. So if you see I saw Dame Dash argue with Charlamagne, which we're gonna get early. Like, how is Trump not a good businessman? But even though he went bankrupt, he's still a billionaire. I'm like, because in America,
that's how bankruptcy works.
Yeah. Because what bankruptcy does for most people, they don't know what it does. I don't want to be that dude, but I will be. It just ends your credit, and as a company, ends your credit as a company. Not
only 7 years, though, folks. Don't forget, it's only for 7 years.
The business only does the business, not the person. So the business is correct, but they just cancel the business. By the way, that little one rule allows the business owner not to have to pay people because they don't have money, because they don't have credit. So therefore, they don't have to pay you, and it's like a workaround. Now you have to be rich enough and have a certain volume to pay for it, but. Again, that's the way they do it. They manipulate the system to get around it so they can stay rich no matter what. Because prior to 1989, rich people could go broke way easy. Well, if you own a business, and then if you're a football player,
they was fucking this shit up before we were even born,
Yeah, so a football player could go broke, but most business owners will not go broke if they have the right law.
Because it's the business that goes bankrupt, not them personally.
Yeah. So therefore, they get to keep their money, and then they can keep being rich and start another business. And if they have to do
the same reason why you see rich people diversifying their assets, it's just a sweet way of saying it.
It's only with corporate. By the way, it's only with LLC. If you put your name on the LLC, you are liable. That's why it's limited liability, which means you could lose. Or sole proprietorship, you go bankrupt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you go bankrupt as the sole proprietor of a fucking business, you're cooked.
Yeah, so that's why most people go LLCs, which you still is liable. So you 100% liable.
Limited. You're not. You might not be on the hook for all of it.
But if you got a corporate company, you are fully liable. And if you go bankrupt, you link your name. It's a bunch of weird law. That's why most people go corporate, and that's how where the most money is made. But speaking of. Your boy Jeffree Star, we can say boy now, because
I've always called him a dude, because as far as I knew, he's always just identified as a gay man. I have never been. But I never knew Jeffree Star to fucking identify as anything other than a man.
I didn't either, so I don't know why he announced it, but he did announce this. He announced it. He did the random announcement that he's just a man who loves makeup and fashion, and he don't want trans people going to women's bathrooms. And I'm like, all right, that's just random dumbass news we just showing y'all for no reason.
Yep,
We trying to spoil y'all a little bit. We trying to hold off on some of the crazy stuff. Also, in some other news, what you gonna get? Cardi B.
I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefan Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man were very supportive of each other.
And then we have, of course, Offset has made a statement. If y'all can't see it, divorce ain't even finalized, and you popping out another man's kid.
Gnarly. But nigga, come on. Niggas be look, and since Moonbeam's here, I'll be here to advocate for the woman. Niggas do that shit all the time, yo. You be in the middle of divorce and get the side bitch pregnant. Don't front, nigga. Let's just be honest. Okay? She just did what niggas be doing. So like you can't even you getting a divorce. You ain't living with her. Y'all live in different places. Fucking you're splitting time with the kids. Fucking she's got a new boyfriend. Unless look, if Offset really wanted to be messy, he'd be like, yo, when's that baby? When was that baby conceived? He could be like, yo, I was hitting it not too long ago. How I know it's not mine? But he was gonna go the other route and be like, "Oh my goodness, the divorce isn't even final, and she's already pregnant." Well, you know how long rich people divorces take, nigga. Come on.
Yes.
Litigation can last for years when we're talking about millions of dollars in assets.
Yeah.
Right. Tell me if I'm tweaking. I was gonna say you're the college-educated one, sir.
But that's why I
barely made it through high school, brother.
But that's why when Nico and them was talking in the group chat, not just put group chat in, but yeah, they were like, "Oh, she trying to get a lick." I'm like, "Yeah, she's rich enough that's gonna be more of an issue." So I don't know if she's gonna go full. It's gonna be hard to get like full child. It ain't gonna be like a normal rich dude with a poor woman type of child.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's rich too.
Yeah. So usually you have to go. They go through a tooth and comb with a financier to go.
Yeah, they finna send in.
Like if you was a rich dude with a poor woman who don't have a job, for instance, they just gonna be like, "Hey, you got this lump sum of money to pay a month because she ain't got nothing." But if you got a rich one, they bring in finance people and all that. It's a history of that. So they have like finance people and all that to take care of it. So they usually the court should go way more detailed with rich people on rich things, separating the cost. Even if he do end up paying, it won't be like absorbing amount for him compared to if he just got some random chick on the street pregnant because then you got to make up the difference in pay and lifestyle. It goes by lifestyle. If she's already rich, the lifestyle won't be as bad as compared to if she didn't have nothing and you have a great lifestyle. But if y'all lifestyle kind of similar, even if you're a little bit richer,
it's a difference.
Yeah, so most people don't know that. I'm like, yeah, if a rich person divorce a rich person, they do child support. It's a little different. That don't mean she won't put them on child support if so happen, but it's gonna be a lot more. It's less. I think I saw Joe Budden talking about it was like what $18,000 extra because what's the name is rich too. Not rich as him, but not now. It might go. Yeah, so but he said he wanted to pay, so he did what he got to do. But shout out to Cardi B. She got an album coming out Friday. Young Thug said it's Ladies' Day, so go out and check out her album. We got a few more quick stories before we get into the big ones. Cam, Ron. I don't know why I said camera later, but
thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey,
what you waste that? I love you. God, I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Arabia, is that a real background?
Hey, Stack, can you stop smiling? You.
Arabia is...
Nah, yo, bro, some G, yo, bro, some G shit. We gotta have boyfriend here, yo.
Right. Oh, shit.
I told you that.
My bad.
Like it's all like. Okay, we can move on to football then.
Stat, oh my God.
Just Stat, let's do the football. I guess that answered the question about Floyd.
But we're just going for the we ain't got to spend too much time on it. Y'all see, Adrian Broner is clearly on something. But
yeah, that nigga under the influence. It be like that sometimes. He rich, ain't he? Yo, rich niggas be fucked up.
I don't know how much
We
money
ain't
he got.
gonna,
He's an
we
interesting
ain't
case.
gonna act like Cameron don't be mad. Listen, Cam used to be in the club, fucked up in the mouth. We forget this is goddamn pink fucking fur coat, fucking goddamn. I mean, come on, diplomatic immunity, nigga. This is a nigga. This is a
Hey,
nigga
but
who's
look,
on
we
diplomatic immunity.
we ain't gonna be a hypocrite here now because we got a boy to get up and we kicked that nigga out the show too. So we can't be a hypocrite and be like, yo, you know how it is. No, we got a homeboy right
No,
now. We
wait,
kick out the
only. Hold on. I wish Monte was here because he don't stand for that shit. Monte kicks that nigga. Say he don't. Say he don't.
That's what I'm saying. He gets Nico gets kicked
So
out
see,
the show.
my look, we're not being hypocrites if we say that, and we remember we're part of Make It Make Sense. And if you show up too fucked up to that show, you will get kicked.
To be fair, I think you do good because you handle it better. Our boy don't handle it well. He do like Broner does. He said we saw whole segments. He just randomly talking to the girl while they trying to talk during the segment.
I do feel bad though because I feel like they were trying to give Adrian a look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he sort of botched it, and I hate that. I hate that for him.
I'm beyond most people won't put Adrian Broner on their show, but
look, my inner scumbag wants to be like, "Yo, let that nigga ride," but like sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to kick. Look, if a nigga gets over imbibed, sometimes you got to kick him.
Especially when he's like toward like a female host, it makes it like
yeah
weird. And then
thankfully we don't have to deal with that. Joe gets kicked before that can happen.
Yeah. But yeah, he just start flirting with the host while we're talking about football and other subjects. Hey, stop.
Yeah, that is look. As a nigga who has been known to derail a conversation from time to time, it is a bitch when it happens to you. Because like it's hard to it's folks. What you don't know is it's not easy. Like once you get into a rhythm of talking about something and get into the train of thought, fucking if something knocks you off of it, it's not easy to get back on there unless you're well in practice, like we are. Because see, otherwise, this little tangent I went off just now could have derailed our whole conversation about Adrian Broner, Cameron, and Mace, but it didn't because we're professionals.
But shout out to Cam. I agree with him. Listen, plus it's disrespectful if you tell her, like, bro, don't flirt.
Yeah, you got look. In a way, yo, they might have been doing him a favor.
Yeah, so I'm like, bro,
it's a lot easier to let that shit ride for views, yo.
It is because we're gonna talk about something later that's that they let the ride reviews and it was absolutely entertaining, but it was like controlled. Because, by the way, it won't be the first. It ain't the first time Dame Dash and them and Charlamagne. They got a history of.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dame Dash is up on the wall for a reason. You know what I mean?
But he didn't have many Breakfast Club interviews. What was the first one that he told him?
I think the first one was back in the day.
The first one, the Envy, he was dogging Envy the first one.
Yeah. Yo, he got an Envy in this one in the end too. Started talking about the RICO for the fucking real estate shit and how Envy's gonna fold if that does happen and this and that. He didn't just get on Charlamagne in this interview. He was coming at
but the first one.
Oh yeah, the first one
was effective on Envy. This one was kind of you just trying to get back at him. You look a little sad, but we'll get in there.
Yo, Charlamagne, look, one of the reasons I fuck with Charlamagne though, and I'll just wait till we get there because he does some shit. Yo, he does some top tier gaslighting bullshit that fucking. That's the kind of shit I like. That's the kind of emotional manipulation I like to see in my content.
We got we're gonna show some clips in a minute, but first. A man says his threat to blow up a bathroom had nothing to do with a bomb. He was arrested in New Orleans. How do you feel?
Did you double check this and make sure it's not fake?
I don't know. I don't care if it's fake. This is hilarious to me.
This is a meme that has been going around for years, nigga.
I wanted to hear again, so if y'all ain't seen it, I enjoy it.
I was gonna say, this is a goddamn meme that has been going around fucking the internet for years. Fucking listen, I have a strong feeling that this isn't true, folks, but it is funny.
I wanted to be. I live in my fantasy.
Like you got to. Yeah. Oh, plug the delusional, brother. Plug the delusion.
Delusional coming soon. My delusion is my superpower. Speaking of Afro, do you know Michael Vick?
I do know Michael Vick.
Afro is not even a sports guy. He knows Michael Vick. Why do you know Michael Vick, Afro? That's not a sports guy.
Wait, he played for the Baltimore Ravens, right?
No, he played for the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, I knew he played. I knew he played for a bird.
But why?
I knew he played for. I knew there was a bird involved. He ain't never played for the Ravens.
No, he played for the Eagles.
Bam, a lot of birds.
Yeah,
but no, dog fighting, of course.
Yes. So a quarterback from the Arizona Cardinals decided to wear a Mike Vick jersey while holding his pit bull.
Hey, that's fire.
I'm like, what?
That's fucking fire.
I'm like, sir.
Separate the art from the artist, brother. Separate the art from the artist.
This is not separating. This is going in.
No, bro. Why can't he just be wearing a Michael Vick jersey?
Why does he have a pit bull with the Michael Vick jersey?
Niggas take pictures with their dogs all the time. What the fuck do you mean?
Michael Vick jersey.
Nigga, he was wearing a Michael Vick jersey. And he took a picture with his dog. That don't mean, come on, man.
Posted it on the internet. So you
because he wasn't thinking about. Hold on, did he post the behind picture too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. He knew what he was doing.
He did both. It's the picture. He posted it.
Hey, that's fire. I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Quarterback in the NFL, knowing how the other fair-skinned people.
Hey, is this nigga good? Is he good?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, well, you should be good if you're gonna make these kind of political statements. You should be really good. Good enough to where your job is thoroughly secured and you can't be canceled by fucking easily offended Karens. Because I know niggas acted an ass over this shit. Like this nigga was out here fighting dogs because people be on bullshit when there's much more important shit to be outraged about.
Somebody said, I'm going to get me an OJ jersey and get a white woman.
Hey, look. Hey, I do that. Nigga, I'm like, look, I'm going to get an OJ.
That's gonna be the thumbnail for the episode. You don't have to show
I don't think I have an OJ Simpson jersey that close at hand, unfortunately.
We might find you one. See.
But you find a fucking OJ jersey, I find a white woman, ain't no problem.
We gonna find out. That's gonna be the wildest moment in this show. That's gonna be the thumbnail, I promise you. By the way, I hope y'all like the thumbnails. They've been kind of cool. The animated thumbnail.
This nigga been getting in his bag a little bit.
Yeah. But shout out to that. Wow. Speaking of, let's get into
hold on. Is he hold on, before we go past this, is he facing any serious backlash or is it just niggas mad on Twitter?
Twitter, people just mad on you.
Okay, I was just making sure because I was gonna be pissed off if I thought you were gonna tell me he got like suspended for some games for this shit or some shit.
No, they too busy on the Charlie Kirk thing right now to worry about what this.
I was gonna be fucking hot.
You know good and well. Wazam Jill. Wazam King Walker.
Shout out everybody in the chat.
Out to the chat. But yeah, you know how let's be real. It's dope. It's gonna be
okay. As long as he's not in any serious trouble, because this nigga ain't come on. That's a fire pick, low key. I think he did his thing, honestly. The Mike Vick jersey with the pit bull, dock him.
That's by the way, what's the craziest thing y'all have wore with some Jeffrey Dahmer and some?
I don't know, yo. I've worn some crazy. No, what do you mean by the craziest offensive thing?
Yeah,
crazy.
Like wearing a Michael Vick jersey with a pit bull is insane. What
yo, I got really, really high once and fucking raced some random niggas while I was wearing my Speedo and I dusted them. So I was racing. I was racing niggas in the hood in a Speedo with fucking J's on, but that's life.
Why was you in a Speedo?
Because it was hot out and I had went swimming prior to that. I hadn't changed yet. I swim in a Speedo. You got a problem with that?
He didn't have it just like shorts. Like,
I don't like the shorts.
all right, dude.
Look, I'm not the
Come here,
prettiest nigga. Hold on, wait. Hold on, because niggas act like, look, okay. I'm not the prettiest nigga on the planet. So you have to accentuate the assets of your body that you're trying to show off.
Clip it.
The bulge in the Speedo is gnarly, brother. So I rock the Speedo. What can I say? Clip it. I mean, that's a fact.
But that's all right.
What? I'm just saying. I'm not the prettiest nigga on the planet, but nigga, when I'm rocking the Speedo, they can see what I'm talking about without seeing what I'm talking about.
Moonbeam, we bring this up next week with Moonbeam. This is story time next week. We bring this
What?
up.
Nigga, you asked me what's the wildest thing I wore. That's probably it. The Speedo, because niggas be acting like, nigga, it's a Speedo. It ain't, niggas act like I'm out here. I ain't rocking no goddamn thong or nothing.
You want a Speedo and J's, bro?
I was doing the J's were just the shoes on my feet. I just came back from swimming.
Speedo and J's is crazy. Speedo and J's is crazy.
You asked what the wildest thing I wore was. That was the thing that came to my mind.
I appreciate it. But Delusional coming soon on the Keep It 99 version of YouTube and
New show alert.
Yep. Let's go watch Dame Dash and Charlemagne, and then we're gonna get our thoughts.
Men that are gay should say they're gay.
Well, I'm not gay.
You are.
Men that are gay should say they're gay. I'm not.
You are.
What's some
Dame Dash is funny shit. I hate that he's broke, yo. Cause look, did you see where Cameron and Mace came out and said that they offered him $1 million for his stake that he still had in Def Jam, and they kept on turning him down, saying that he was gonna get $2 million here, he thought he'd get $6 million there, and then he waited like a month to get back with him, and the deal had fell through by then.
Dame is one of those dudes in which you like. He one of them dudes who like you swear that he's smarter than you. So if you like present with somebody,
no, brother. Look, I knew what time. Look, when Dame Dash did the single episode of the podcast he was going to do with Adam 22, when I saw that shit and just seeing Dame Dash in other podcast settings, yo, Dame Dash reminds me of every random dumb nigga on the block that thinks they know what's going on, but really have no clue.
There's just another.
Never expect not to get betrayed by your brother. You remember last time I was here, I said you don't mess with. I know that's why I don't be around men. Mm-hmm. So we all know they betrayed Jesus. I said this.
You walked in here with a man.
Can I finish?
You walked in with a man. Can I finish?
He did. When he said that before Charlemagne said that, I was like, yo, nigga, you were just talking about your OG sitting back behind you. But man,
Count Dummy.
Dame Dash is different.
Count Dummy.
Hold on. Was that the only clip you had? There's one clip where Charlemagne just because he knows it'll piss Dame Dash off, he says, come in here in these dirty ass shoes, knowing his shoes are clean. And Dame Dash goes to the utmost. This nigga takes off his shoe, holds it up to the fucking camera. Like, bro, why the fuck would it matter?
I bet.
Yeah, I know. I'm like this right now. Every time you talk to the clip player, after you just bragged how professional we are.
My house is bigger than yours. I bet all my houses are bigger than you. I bet I have a better.
How old are you, man?
Now it's how old are you?
This is embarrassing.
You're embarrassed.
No, it is.
Yeah, because
come on, Dan.
I got you. This is my assessment.
But yeah, this is fun.
I've never heard you say one thing bad about Jay-Z. Not one.
He's not in the room. You shouldn't talk about him.
Don't tell me what to do.
You said you shouldn't talk about men
Now
when you're not in the room.
you're interrupting me.
Now you're doing the girl
I
stuff that you
know
said you don't
him.
want people
I'm
to
giving you
do.
an example, right?
You used to know him.
Can I talk? You're upset. Can I talk?
Can I talk? You're upset.
Can I talk? I've never seen you say one word because you talk bad about a lot of people, but you never said one time. And you walk around with his face on your chest. Is that a airplane shirt right now?
Paper planes, yeah. I wore CEO stuff.
Can I finish? No, I never seen that. Let me finish.
What you mean?
No, I never seen it.
I can't wait.
Let me land the plane. So I'm thinking to myself, did you buy that shirt?
Yes.
You went and bought that? They didn't give it to you as much as you say
You're
nice
not supposed
things?
to support black business?
I doubt you bought that shirt.
What you mean?
Anyway,
and I buy CEO
so I
shirts
think
too.
you're gay. I'm sorry.
And I think
so,
you're broke.
Okay. I think that.
I think he's kind of gay too.
I think
But
that.
I do have a question.
I think
though.
that. And no disrespect to gay, I just think
I think you're broke.
Like I
No,
said,
it's just
you think they're broken.
It's the quintessential go-to old nigga line. Like, I ain't got no problem with gay people, man, but that's pretty gay.
You know, like that. I feel like Dame Dash is. I'm just saying, Dame Dash is way too old to be caring what people think of him.
Bro, when this nigga took off his shoes to show the camera his shoes weren't dirty, I was like, brother, you're almost 60. What the fuck?
You're a grown man, sir. Why are you trying to prove to people that you him?
Let me tell you, my shoes dirty as fuck right now, folks. But guess what? I'm not finna take them off my feet to show you.
I don't
I
care.
almost took them off my feet to show them. But hold on.
Like, who cares? Who cares?
See, my shoes are dirty. You can't really tell, but they are. I promise.
I promise you, these motherfuckers are dirty. I swear.
I promise they're dirty.
But yeah, I'm sitting there confused. Like, why are you so old trying to prove something to people?
Yo, like I said, when he took off his shoe and showed it to the camera, I knew exactly what Charlamagne was doing. Charlamagne knows how to make fucking content. He was like, yo, this nigga is so worried about the public perception that any knock you take against him, he tried to get ahead of it, talking about how when his teeth fell out, fucking, he was like, oh.
His fault. I'm like, damn, you're a legend. Your teeth falling out on TV, trying to prove some shit to me.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like, and now in the end, you look crazy because like multiple fucking people came out to debunk the things that you said. So now, even if you were gonna possibly be a chairperson in fucking Revolt, you're not now.
I don't know, man.
And I don't know that you were. The CEO said and there was no path to ownership talk. Like, this nigga made it sound like he was gonna buy Revolt. Nigga, you out here Revolt's worth more than $1 million, and fucking $1 million debt is gonna put you down. Like, you out here selling what you have left of Def Jam, allegedly.
Dame out here trying to get name relevant. He said Cameron, him and Big L was sitting in the car trying to sell weight. And Cam, like, Big L never liked you, so I know if he was in the car with him, you wouldn't have made it out. Which, from what I heard from New Yorkers, that is true. Big L didn't like Dame, so I don't know where he would have got that. But then they also said he taught Joe Budden how to podcast, and I got confused by that because I'm like, Joe is
Combat Jack.
Yeah, Combat Jack would be the one that taught Joe.
I was gonna say, if you want to say somebody anyway, he taught most niggas how to podcast low key.
Then I was
especially if we're talking about New York niggas, you gotta say it's Combat Jack.
And he was like, and then he brought up a story that Joe admits, like, yo, he like, Rockefeller gave you money. He's like, no, you loaned me money. Rockefeller didn't give me shit. You loaned me money when I needed. Dame, you loaned me money, not Rockefeller. So,
Not Rockefeller.
Yeah. So he's like, I don't know what you gave me out your own pocket, not Rockefeller money. So, and it was a loan, so I don't know what you can make. So Joe was like, then Camden came back at him. Dame is just on like this run trying to, whenever somebody try to prove they made everybody when they should already be like elite.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. You are fucking Dame Dash. There was no reason for this.
Bro, people once they get to that certain level,
the ROC, brother.
Listen, if I go out there and I'm successful and Afro make his show, he rich, and then Moonbeam make her show and they rich, and then everybody make a show, I'm not coming back on this show being like, I taught you how to do this shit.
You did though. Shout out to you. You put a nigga in position. We appreciate you.
Yeah. But I ain't going
But
around.
we know that you wouldn't be fucking out here mad like I made these niggas and they didn't fucking.
If people get more successful,
that's corny, brother. It's corny.
Why would you put anybody on if you're just gonna get mad about it? Or why would you give anybody information?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't put niggas on and then be mad when they succeed.
You know what I'm saying? It's weird. They did if they succeeded where you didn't and was better at succeeding than you, you can't be mad at them because you're the one who showed them the door. Why you didn't execute when they did?
And here's the thing though, like niggas didn't try and keep Dame out of shit. Dame removed himself from a lot of these situations of his own accord, and then he ends up regretting it in the end.
And I saw Joe and Cam say the same thing. I understand. And I know who they talking about when they said they talking about Jay. I understand. The way he talking, I understand why they were like, yo, I gotta cut this nigga off.
Yeah, it was like sometimes you gotta look.
This nigga right here, boy.
You're lucky if you get a few friends that you're friends with for fucking more than a decade, yo. Fucking
especially if they talk like this.
Look, if you're gonna cut ties with somebody you've been cool with for that long, it's gotta be you know what I mean? There's gotta be a reason. Niggas ain't cool for that long and fall out for nothing. That's just not true.
What's that whole line? If you created Jay, if you create a hole, make another one.
Make another one? Yeah.
I'm like, that's a fire bar. If you say you made a hole, make another one then. Make another one. Make another one. I
he tried. I think never hit.
I think the only person that probably could lay a little more claim is was Maul brother. Big.
Oh, Big. Yeah.
Jay give Big a lot of credit, but
they're still cool.
Yeah. It'd be amazing that Big and Maul are siblings.
Yeah.
But you can tell
But
Maul
it makes sense though. Like Big has the big brother, like they have big brother, little brother vibes. You know what I mean? Maul seems like he would be Big's little brother.
Like your brother's successful, you just chilling with all his friends, and then you just roam around and get like shows off of the shit. He's like,
yeah. Hey, nigga get popping by osmosis.
Yeah, so he's like, my brother know Jay and he know all them and all this. So now you just get on show. Cause I don't know what Maul does.
Them Rock Nation brunches go a long way, brother.
I'm gonna say some Maul been podcasting like even though sometimes he be looking crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. See him Maul now do the stuff he do.
Sometimes look, there's many a times where niggas end up looking crazy is just part of podcasting, bro. If you don't end up looking crazy, you probably not podcast. Because we all know.
Did you used to watch Joe Budden podcast?
Crazy, huh?
You used to watch Joe Budden podcast?
Yeah, I literally watched it up until the breakup.
I'm telling you, seeing what Maul do now compared to the way he acted on Joe, I'm like, what the?
Yeah, it is the Rory and Maul show is a very different vibe than what we got from and like low key, Joe in that kind of vibe could go off, but I think Joe's found Ish and Ice or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't watch the show consistently anymore.
Mark killing it though. Mark Lamont was genius to get on
Mark Lamont, and then they still got Queen's Flip, right?
Yeah. Queens don't talk about on this.
Joe found a little niche, and Rory and Maul. Last time I looked, they do okay numbers. They do good numbers for fucking
But watching Maul on that show, Maul on the Joe Budden podcast used to be the dude that's too cool to do anything. Now I'm seeing him dancing to like love Drake songs with his shoulder rolling and shit. I'm like,
yeah,
Joe Budden podcast would have never did no shit like that.
Hey, he got away from Joe. Joe was bringing down the vibes for him.
Or maybe it's just
maybe the nigga felt like he had to be that way around Joe, and now that
you know what I'm thinking is though, I think you can't be that cool when it's just you and Rory.
Yeah,
because Joe was a crazy nigga.
Yeah.
Joe
had the high energy, so their baseline sort of mellowed it out in the end.
Yeah, so he like, I gotta turn up because the show ain't. If I just be the cool nigga, this podcast is gonna be boring.
True.
So,
Because imagine if we were like that, yo. If you just did all the research and set up all the topics and stuff, and then I was just too cool to talk about anything, just gave you little fucking 1 sentence answers and fucking on to the next topic. If I didn't randomly go off on a tangent and say something,
let me do them all.
I'm probably gonna regret once we fucking make it big. Like, once we pop off, we're gonna have to go back and delete some of the older episodes probably, because I've said some shit. Like, I be looking at old episodes before I got a little more. I used to say some wild, and folks may watch this and be like, "What do you mean you still say some wild shit?" Yeah, not like back then.
Everybody, you say what? But
like 2021, 2022, Afro coming.
Joe still got the top.
Yeah, Joe is still. Joe's still Joe. I love Joe's family. I love Joe. You folks, Joe. Joe is my literal family. I love Joe to death.
But he says a what? It's still iconic. I don't care what you say. We are never believe.
You can look back. I be trying to save Joe. Like when I feel Joe's starting to go on, like you're gonna say something you're gonna have to apologize for, I will be like, Joe, please stop. Just stop, nigga. And then it'll make him mad at me, and then I gotta fucking say some crazy shit to him, because Joe knows I'll say some crazy shit, and he can't even say nothing. He can't even say nothing because he knows anything I'm saying to him now, I say that shit to his face too. So he can't even be like, nigga, you wouldn't say that to. I'll be like, nigga, I definitely say that to your face.
I don't care what you say. I'm not saying free R. Kelly. I'm saying free Robert.
Yeah, I'm saying free Robert.
I would never delete
that. That's got to go with him forever, yo. He's not saying free R. Kelly. He's saying free Robert.
The passion he said it, though.
Yo, he meant that shit, yo. He meant that shit. Go look on one of the shows and one of the show's older intros. That clip is in the intro. Fucking.
I'm not saying free R. Kelly.
I'm saying free Robert. It's like, no, nigga, they were both pissing on underage children. Get them both out of here.
Yo, the reaction everybody had when he said that shit was epic.
It was crazy.
You didn't even say, I'd rather you said free R. Kelly and lock Robert up. Why is it the opposite? What?
That nigga.
But let's speaking of jokes that get you canceled. Next Star, one of the largest U.S. TV stations, said it will pull ABC Jimmy Kimmel Live after his remarks about the ending of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Mr. Kimmel's comments about the Mr. Kirk are offensive and insensitive at a critical time. And we do not believe they reflect the spectrum of opinions, views, or values of local communities in which we are located. We don't know about the bullshit. But let's go on some interesting shit right now. Sid Clark said,
do you have what he said? Will you read to the folks what he said? Because it really wasn't that bad.
I'm a little bit. I
didn't
want to put that on it. ABC. You can't. You do.
Yeah, no. I don't mean fucking. I don't think there was a clip of him. It was a tweet.
It's the same thing Nick Fuentes said. Trump don't care about Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was an activist.
Well, I mean, he did skip a Charlie Kirk candlelight vigil that was near him to go golfing.
And then they asked somebody like, yeah, we built on the East Wing.
Yeah.
I'm like, this man do not care. Did you see the joke he made?
Bibi Netanyahu, brother.
All he did was say he was a MAGA person, which is, we still don't really know what he is, but people claim.
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean, folks? See, I took off my sunglasses because I mean it seriously. What the fuck does that mean?
But Trump celebrates Kimmel's suspension. Great news.
Great news.
I was going to share this, but let's be honest. Next Star, as I thought, and Disney is trying to buy a lot more companies and doing mergers. They're trying to go with Tegna, which owns a lot of other stations. So they're trying to get a monopoly on stations because America apparently don't care about monopolies anymore. So as we noticed, because they've been not caring, because rich people want to stay rich. That's why they all on the same boards. All the rich people get together on the same board. But they want to buy this company. And guess who can stop them? Trump. So to appease Trump.
DJT.
So to appease Trump, of course, they're gonna do it. Because I even read a report where the Disney execs was like, it ain't that bad, but we're trying to own some shit. So hopefully it'll be back soon when it cool off and we get this deal done. So that's how they think, bro. It's like, but by the way, I do want to say this because I might get this, this on delusion. People that celebrating him, I don't care about the company, but people that celebrate when they say the FBI is investigating him, y'all are fake. Y'all the fakest people I ever. You do not care about free speech. If you want the FBI investigating somebody for getting what you said, it's just misinformation. If you think getting misinformation from the internet, what you claim is misinformation, that's it. That he's a MAGA person is enough to get FBI investigating him. You never cared about freedom of speech
at all.
They talked like he said. I swear when he first got, I thought he said something crazy. He called his man MAGA, and they like disinformation. And I'm like, you want the FBI to investigate that? Listen,
if the FBI wanting the FBI to investigate Jimmy Kimmel, I wish because he had another. Like I said, the whole
don't. By the way, he said he don't. A few other Republicans said it don't, but there's a lot that say do. So I do want to give credit to certain people. Candace Owens, of course, don't want it. Certain people, I will still in the okay.
Oh, speaking of Candace Owens, apparently, fucking Brigitte Macron, fucking the First Lady of France, is due to come to America and show fucking photographic evidence that she is not a man, instead of just doing DNA to prove you're not. But that's neither here nor there. You mentioned Candace Owens, and it made me think about, because she's suing. Brigitte Macron is suing Candace Owens because Candace Owens thinks that she's a man, and is low key proven that. I'm pretty sure she might be a dude, brother. Like, if you look at all the evidence and everything, that many coincidences don't happen that many times, yo. That's all I'm saying. And Zelmae is my witness. I am not a right-wing Negro at all. Please don't get it twisted. Except for maybe on some Second Amendment shit, I'm a gun Negro forever. But I am almost radically left-leaning in some regards. Yeah. So please don't.
She's suing her for defamation. So
yes,
she is coming to America to prove it.
But why can't she just But here's the thing: if she was going to do that, Candace Owens asked her before the whole fucking.
She said she already sent it to her, so now she's going to court and proving it to the court.
No, I don't. Why just do a DNA test, yo? God damn, it's not that hard. You either got double X, or you got XY.
I don't know. We'll see what goes on with that.
You know what I mean?
They said they're going to America.
It's that plain and simple.
But they sent all the information to her.
Yeah, but
and then she still went on it. So now she's getting sued, and we'll see how it goes in court.
Yeah. She said they're lying, that they didn't send her anything, but that's what court's for. But the fact that the president of France is suing a black lady that does a podcast in her basement, yo. Like, we all know that Candace Owens is far more than that. Don't get it twisted. We all know, from the fucking Daily Wire to fucking her starting with Turning Point, we know how big Candace. But I'm just saying, like, if you think about it, the president of another country suing a random citizen of the United States is crazy. Obviously not random, but I mean someone who's not fucking. It's just wild to think about.
Yeah, but again, she does have a big platform, and she's been called a man for like years now. So I don't know.
And she low-key proved that she is.
we don't know that much.
Well, look, you know what I'm saying? From what I watched of that, look, that many coincidences never line up, and they're all just coincidences, in my opinion.
I don't give a lot of people credit, but if you listen to Candace Owens enough, you will be convinced. I'm just gonna be Candace
Yeah,
on
like
she is good at what she listen. I don't call a lot of people intelligent. I will call Candace Owens intelligent.
yo, she's smart as fuck, brother.
But she's also very manipulative and she'll get around stuff she don't know. She don't
But
know.
that comes with being a political pundit.
Yeah, but and she a bullshit artist that will play a game so greatly that
Yeah, she knows how to shuck and jive.
yeah, but let's get into the main story. A Queen born singer, who skyrocketed to international fame on TikTok and a Facebook streamer. Don't forget, I mean Fortnite. I said Facebook. Fortnite streamer on Twitch is under scrutiny after a dismembered body of a missing teen girl was found inside of trunk of his abandoned Tesla. David, simply pronounced David, was in the midst of the First World Tour when the badly decomposed remains of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez were discovered locked in the trunk of his Tesla that had been impounded at a lot in California Hills. At the time, 20-year-old singer was also all the way across the country for a show in Minneapolis. But here's some pictures of it. And we're going to...
Yo, you know what it is? It's another one of them fucked up coincidences that, like, one of his biggest songs is called Romantic Homicide.
On her birthday. It came out on her birthday. Well, the video on YouTube came out on her birthday. Okay. With the girl that looks like her.
Yo, first of all, how old is this nigga if he was in a relationship with a 15-year-old girl?
Well, she'll be 15 the day after she died.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how the fuck old is he?
He was
because they got matching tattoos. Allegedly,
they started dating when they was dating when he was 18 and she was 13. Allegedly.
What the fuck? Okay, man, that's weird. That's fucking. But it's not a man.
Well, by
5 years isn't that crazy of an age gap. It just feels.
But by definition, he would be a PDF file.
Yeah,
normally we throw that word around. We throw it around.
If he'd have been like 16, I'd have been like, okay, but man, 18 dating a 13-year-old is kind of crazy.
Well, when I say by definition, we throw the PDF word around, but you ain't really a PDF file unless she's 13 and under. That's actually 13 and under. So, yeah, because most time PDF file is
pre-pubescent.
Yes, that means before puberty, and technically they met when she was 12. So again,
like they got matching tattoos.
Yeah, they got matching tattoos. They got DMs. Apparently, she was on the stream. I don't want to put misinformation out, but I'm gonna show
this is actually very sad. First of all, we don't want to just like we're here to talk about what's going on the internet, but man.
Yeah, we want to, but this.
No, he would give him his number.
I was writing out that I got a note from you. You were talking about wanting to be with your mom and sister again. Take me where I belong, but our circumstance won't allow us to be in our ideal situation. We got pushed through it, bro. That's flirting with each other. That's her with them. You know, this ain't. This is I don't know.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that's up with her again. I know some people like she could be just a crazy fan, but I'm like, yeah, this kind of disproves that.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. And if you're just a crazy fan,
I don't know if it's her or not, but that looks like her.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
They said, let's see what they say.
18 with a 13-year-old.
They said some of the things.
Even if they met when she was 12, which would mean they met when he was 17 and still technically under being an adult, that's fucking weird, brother.
It is. This is also, people say he was on a world tour, but they said TMZ learned he was in the area where the victim lived before she disappeared, which was a year ago, 2 years ago.
Damn.
So basically,
what?
As I saw reported,
it was that long ago. So wait, that means he did it.
She disappeared when she was 13.
What the fuck?
So apparently she died like this year, like right before her birthday. But some people saying he was in the area. I don't know. It's a lot of information going on. But
bro, she didn't end up dead in this Tesla for no reason.
I saw some people. She could be a crazed fan. I'm just looking at what some of his
A
fans say.
crazy
Even though I
fan
know.
that what?
I'm
Climbed
like,
into his car and committed
I'm like,
seppuku?
I'm like, if she passed away in the seats, I could see it. She was in the
Yeah,
trunk.
hold on. We don't know how she died, but
She
either
was in
way,
the trunk. I don't know how would she get in the trunk if she did.
She did a bunch. Yo, obviously, she found a way into the. And no, don't forget the trunks and Teslas are in the front.
Yeah. So how did they get in the? How she get in the trunk? No, she didn't.
The trunks and the Teslas are in the front
They
of
said
the
about
car.
it dismembered. They don't know if it's decayed, but they said it's dismembered, which I.
Oh well, then she didn't cut herself up.
Yeah, so I don't. This
14-year-old girl didn't chop herself into pieces and put herself in this man's trunk.
they got. Here's the image of Celeste here, and this is 2022. By the way, this is like right after that song released on her birthday about romantic homicide.
Romantic homicide.
This guy put a bunch of things with the meaning they know each other.
This low key.
He also said he took her
murder. This gives me murder on my mind vibes, yo. Mad Blind W Melly vibes. Even though never forget that Murder on My Mind came out months before the alleged, well, not the alleged, the murder of Blind W Portland.
They said she was 11 when this came out. This song came out because this song came out before her birthday, which she would have turned 12. And it says, "I know what the problem is. Save your tears 7 years. Save your tears 7 years, which will make her 18. Then I know life is complicated." That sentence is disturbing to me. I know what the problem is. Save your tears 7 years. I know life is complicated.
That's a nasty nigga.
She would be 11. She would have been 11 when this song came out. 7 years would make her 18.
No, see, why does she keep getting younger? We're talking about this. That is not okay.
Some of the fans about a while ago said he is a lot of people saying he was. Her name is Celeste. They said this is her from her something. I don't know what it is. I don't know. That's her phone, Hello Kitty phone, that she's a fan of Hello Kitty. By the way, he has Hello Kitty stuff at his tour with a casket. He brung caskets to
look, hold on. I don't want to say, as a nigga who owns multiple Hello Kitty shirts, there's nothing wrong with Hello Kitty, but
if the girl,
there is something wrong with macking on fucking 11-year-olds when you're.
They said it's her. I don't know, but this is all.
Wait, what? That's Jason the Ween and fucking goddamn.
They got a song together. So.
Oh, okay.
But this is her missing report. April 5th, 2024. 13 years old. They showed her on stream afterward, so she was with him. So
that's crazy. And I don't mean.
You know how messed up this is.
She does not look 13.
But Afro, let's go with the best case scenario for him.
When I saw the picture, I thought that she was older. When they said a 15-year-old, I was like, okay, 15. But if she'd been missing for 2 years, and she'd be 15 now, that's fucking crazy, man.
Afro, at best,
is he in custody?
No, he is. They did go into his house today. They did go. Go into his manager's house where he's staying.
Look, dismembered children's bodies don't just magically appear in the trunk of your car.
I do want to say,
even if they're fans.
Afro, at best.
Yo, who's out here tattooing 12-year-olds, brother?
Pretty sure
they matching tattoos. Who the fuck's out here putting tattoos on 12-year-olds?
But you also said she don't look it and she's with him, so you don't know how to.
Yeah, that's true, but still, man.
But Afro, at best. His best case scenario is he a PDF kidnapper. That is crazy. That's the best scenario for him right now.
That's wild.
At best,
but you're right. You're right. That is best case scenario. You are a prednapper.
Yes. Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario. You're a prednapper.
Murderer.
I'm a liver.
Yes. So this case is very sad. They also got this clip right here. I want to. That's not it. I got to share it. Let me share it. They also got this clip.
Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which
that.
one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spot. Oh, thank you, Mitochondria. Appreciate you.
I gotta stop with him if you even. We need to do.
Hold on. What are her parents? Who's letting their 11-year-old or 12-year-old hang out with fuck? And look, I was a kid
who ran away.
Oh, okay.
This is after she ran away from home.
Man, this is just sad.
Here's another clip from
this. Is really sad.
By the way,
this is a very down. I wasn't ready for this. This is a downer topic.
It is, but that last clip was him telling everybody to delete all the VODs that she's in. Why? Because
this nigga going to jail.
That's controversial.
By the way, look at what the chat's saying.
What's controversial?
David Epstein fly list. They call him a.
It's controversial of raping kids.
He trained you. That's controversial.
Listen to what she said now. Listen, Afro, I need you to hear this again.
He trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Yeah, she's 11. That tracks.
Really good.
Okay,
it's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.
Delete the VODs, he said.
Yeah, bro. First of all, why are you as a look? Even if you're 15, 16, 17, why are you on stream with a fucking 11-year-old girl?
Not only that, said when she said he said, I don't know if you heard. He said, I trained you. He said, no, you
Which
didn't.
is crazy.
What you do, training?
You groomed her, and then you murdered her and chopped her up and put her in the trunk of your fucking Tesla, allegedly.
And then what she said was, what is it? R-wording children.
That's so. Yo, throw the book at that nigga.
So everything leads to that. Y'all can watch. It's a lot of videos on it.
Yeah, there's so much, bro. I didn't know she was that fucking young, though, brother.
Yeah, you just heard when she was 15.
Yeah, I heard 15, and I was like, okay. And then I heard he was like 20, so I was like, all right. But I didn't know that was 15 if she was still alive. She'd been missing since she was 13.
Yeah, so. But it's a really messed up story, and I'm gonna keep on the lookout for it. It might end up on Delusion. It probably won't be on Casual Conversation. If we do it again, when all the information come out, it'll be on Delusion.
They make a crazy court case out of it, though. You never know.
This will be one of them YN Melly, because I don't know if y'all heard.
Hold on, listen now, because YNW Melly was an established artist that had bangers. I ain't never really heard of this nigga.
Yeah, I didn't know who he is, but they saying he doing a big tour. So I was like, who? But this
nigga
song
finna go to jail is what he's gonna do.
But the song he made, I don't know if you heard the song. Y'all listen. No, don't listen to the song. The Romantic Homicide song is like really, really strange.
Not in a good way.
No, it's especially after you hear this.
I haven't listened to it. I don't plan on listening to it now that he might be a fucking PDF file / murderer napper.
Releasing a video of that song. Releasing a video of that song on her birthday.
It's crazy if you have her dead in your Tesla trunk.
Well, it was released years ago.
Oh, okay. So maybe. Oh, and we don't know how long she's been dead, though, do we?
They said it ain't been. It's been a few days when they found her.
Oh, only a few days?
Yeah, she would have still been 14. They found her the day after her birthday, 2 days after her birthday, I think.
Oh, see, I thought that this had been. Oh,
no,
man.
It wasn't that decomposed. It was if it was decomposed.
Okay. I thought. Look, I was thinking that he abandoned this Tesla a year or so ago, and she had just been in the trunk for fucking.
He might have got away with that shit then, because that might have been. Gone. They would have burnt that damn car, man. Something.
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy. He's cooked.
Listen, like I said, base case scenario, he's a. I don't know.
Best case scenario, he's a prednapper.
Yes, if that's your best case scenario.
Yeah, you're just cooked.
So,
and deservedly so.
Because if her mom don't know what she is, she's missing. You're a kidnapper, bro.
Yeah.
You can't just take people from their parents' homes without them knowing. Especially if you're in
yo. Especially, bro. What the?
But
yo, I don't know, man.
I can't even say
Gen Alpha.
It don't matter what.
I don't know. Does that nigga count as Gen Z? Because like the generation that's being raised by us millennials, these late Gen Zers, these kids are doing something, and like they're gonna be. I have hope that they can be better than us. Like my sister's kids and shit, yo. Like those kids are good. Like they're not assholes and fucking. Well, they are assholes. All my nieces and nephews. I got like 10 nieces and nephews. All of them are assholes. I feel like.
but they're good assholes.
Yeah, but they're not. They're smart. They're fucking. They're aware of their surroundings. They know what the fuck's going on. And fucking, you love to see it. But that is not that. That is someone who's, yo.
Yes.
Why hasn't he been arrested?
They just searched the house, so I'm expecting something soon.
Yeah, but
LAPD is I don't know what's going on at LAPD right now.
I don't know, man. That's fucking something else. So I didn't expect that show to be that dark.
That's what I want to say.
I mean, I knew that topic was dark, but I hadn't, man, fucking, like I said, I thought that she had been there a while, and like I didn't know that she had been missing for 2 years, and the fact that you've been just hiding this 13, 14-year-old for 2 years, and now that they finally find her, it's just because she's dead.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is one of his posts too. Imagine if we were two cannibals in the late 80s who randomly met and then we fell in love and tried to be better and start life together. Then you died and I ate you to the bone.
Yo,
he might be fucking insane.
I thought you were gonna say something else. He is, yo, that nigga's twisted, and not in a good way. And he's not twisted like Twisted Tea. That nigga twisted like fucking medieval torture rack twisted.
I don't even. Alfred, you want to read this one? I don't know if you can see it.
No.
This is me watching her scream after I poured boiling water on her after she told her boy happy birthday because while you happy, he made another year.
Yeah, that's that Gen Alpha humor that's like we used to they take it too far. Like we used to make like they've taken the edge away from the edgy jokes, but like in a cringy, dark way. It's like fucking so blunt that it's fucking
like that is very
disconcerting. And I don't know if that's like the initial, that's what they want, but like, because like I'm sure, nigga, I've made the joke before, like fucking when in a relationship, fucking goddamn, I've made the joke, yo, don't make me have to fucking slap you if dinner's not done or some bullshit like that. Just being
like,
funny.
Yeah, they like.
But I'm not.
What if I have boiling water on you and watch you
for wishing a nigga happy birthday? Because why are you happy he made it another year? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, that is.
You don't miss me with that cringe alpha fucking simp bullshit.
Yeah, but it's a sad case. We're gonna keep you updated. Maybe I'll be that news. Might be delusional. We'll see you soon. It's gonna be amazing. I appreciate y'all. By the way, let's spoil the people that actually watch this a little bit. Just a little bit of taste of.
In a hurricane's breath, flying high, defying death.
It's a little bit. Hey. That's a little bit of that delusion, so be prepared for the
teaser.
Yeah, gotta give y'all a little teaser. That's the intro for it, so it's coming soon. But we're gonna see what happens because I'm planning it out, plotting how I want to do it and everything. It's going to be a very fun show. Afro coming. Speaking of, what can they find you? What shows?
Of course, you can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. Tuesdays, you can catch me for the Friday night, your Monday night Raw review on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, you can catch me on the Blurred Cartels Roundtable doing top 10 anything. We just did top 10 biggest influences on Naruto's life. The list got heated. It was a fun one. There was a lot of emotion in it. Niggas were salty. You love to see it. And then, of course, Thursdays, you can catch me right here on Casual Conversations with good Sir Zelmae and the lovely Miss Moonbeam when she joins us.
Enjoy a trip, Queen.
Yeah, so seeing Vegas getting all debaucherous, getting nasty. You love to see it. You can also catch me tomorrow on Friday night. Shout out to you guys for getting us to 2K subscribers. We're almost to 2,500, so shout out to you guys. We will be giving you our predictions for both All Out and WrestlePalooza. You know, TK got bullied out of his time slot, so we got to watch wrestling in the afternoon and at night on Saturday. Thanks for that, Tony. But, yeah. And then Saturdays, you can get me on Make It Make Sense, the podcast. Making it make not sense. You know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
And I done did delusional so much. It's gonna be on Keep It 99. Just follow the Overall 99 Stars, the Overall 99 Media Production on Spotify and all that. Looking forward to it. Hopefully I'll be that nigga. Will be back soon. Delusion, Casual Conversations, Zell's Theory, Zell Reacts. All of it will be back soon with some amazing talent. Make It Make Sense Saturdays. Hopefully I can just make it, or we get shows or whatever. The sports show, halftime show, maybe Sundays. I don't know. Sometimes we do halftime shows, sometimes we won't. Tuesday, the sports show, we didn't have it because we had internet problem. The fiber got hit by somebody. It's a crazy situation. So we did not have a sports show Tuesday. But we coming back, a bunch of new stuff, a bunch of fun things. I'm excited about it. I'm happy for you. Shout out to Afro coming. He's a legend. He's an alpha. He's a king. This is Casual Conversation. Hope you enjoyed the show. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we're out.
It's Zelmae, Chili's on the fence. Talking circles and makes no sense. Afro commie's out here on his grind. Neighborhood scumbag, but he's one of a kind. So casual conversation takes the day. With Zelmae, Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Zelmae shrugs, he's got no side. Just watching waves like a lazy tide. Afro commie seems a low-key wild, but he's got charm, it's his freestyle. So casual conversation takes the day. With Zelmae, Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony Moonbeam with a wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelmae just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro commie laughs, he's got that allure. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With Zelmae, Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony Moonbeam with her wig so bright. Ebony Moonbeam with her wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelmae just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro commie laughs, he's got that allure. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With Zelmae, Afro commie, we laugh and play. As Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cause the queen, she's ruling the scene. Conversation takes the day. With Zelmae, Afro commie, we laugh and play. As Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cause the queen, she's ruling the scene. With the mean moonbeam with the wig so bright. With the wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelmae just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro commie laughs, he's got that allure.